Greetings, ladies and gentlemen players. It's another wonderful Friday this June, I do believe, of 2022, making it a wonderful day for basics. And I'm over here on the OGS. I thought about maybe doing it on PandaNet today. So I had not to, didn't see any recommendations for PandaNet on the previous video where I asked like, hey, where do y'all want to see next? And before I record, okay, actually full stop. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record the 3 dawn games right now, because getting that high, you start getting into like a lot of wait time, and I just don't want to feel like waiting around for like an hour plus, only to have nothing recorded. So, I am recording here instead, just to make sure I can get something for this week. So, I'm over here on Sandy Baggins, and I'm probably about to get in trouble at OGS, because what I did here, as you can see, is I deleted my account and then I recreated it. I hope that's allowed. I hope that's allowed. I essentially hit the reset button on my rank account. That way I can go and get some 5 and 6Q games. 5Q I saw recommended a couple of times both in chat this week and in the YouTube comments. So I figure that's gotta be something y'all want to see since I keep seeing it, right? Coolios. All right, so I got a game against a 5Q. I will give him a hello. How you doing? It turns out I might upload the video just for giggles onto Patreon at some point, but I wanted to make it easier to get a game, so I played a game against Dogebot first to get like some kind of rank kind of thing going on here, and regretfully, beating the 8Q Dogebot put me at like 5.8Q. So that's the thing. Let's see what we're doing here. I don't like the approaches. This is getting tiresome. I'll listen close. It's fine. Closing's not bad. He did that one. That's fine enough. I will approach on the inside. I'm doing this because I don't really want to play framework kind of games. So, just fine enough. The AI will probably slightly dislike what I'm doing, but that's okay too. Normally I play high here because it tends to be influential, and like there's like shoulder hits here for growth and all that good stuff, but I think I'll just go ahead and play low today, because that's fine too. The splitty times is okay in my opinion, it looks like, apparently, with like 4/4s. Weirdly enough, I thought it was a lot slower than that. But with the 3/4 present, it's better to just go ahead and approach. Yeah, better to go ahead and approach. So, moves that I would kind of like to get later. Here, and here. Those are all big points, because bottom empty, top kind of empty. Left is forcing, because threaten to get corner. This solidifies my corner and puts pressure on. I could do this one, but he could slip behind there. And then when I extend, I don't have a 2 space. I'm going to go ahead and choose a slightly worse variation, but it's more solid, so it's fine. Grab a 2 spacer for himself, giving me Sente back. Thank you much. I'll take another one. Now we have a new set of biggie moves, which is here. And things like expanding outwards. This is pretty large too. Growing the bottom with a shoulder hit is also very, very large. I'll go ahead and just play here, it's fine. That is technically okay. It also leaves behind like this kind of little guy, so I'm not really terribly concerned. He's approaching, I will jump up. Not a problem. He's very, very passive though. Do you know who I am? Probably. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is a move that you want to be very, very careful of, because he just said that he can reduce that area. And to be fair, he's probably correct. You probably can reduce that area. But can you reduce an area by playing a move that cannot have a base, because there's no room to expand? Therefore, it only has to flee on your opponent's turn. Well, that is where things start to take a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Because if you have to flee, like your only way to live is to run away, and it's your opponent's turn, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Maybe prevent you from fleeing in an easy manner? Probably, right? So what if I just do simple cap? You're behind enemy lines, you can't get a base, I just capped you. Now what? Now what? He's gonna be able to escape. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this stone is completely dead now. No, it's just he's going to have to run away. And that is going to be rather problematic for him, because that's going to involve like bashing his head, as we see here, against my right stones, and like bashing his head against my top capping stone. And while he's doing this, I'm just going to get strength for something else later on. All right, so Atari? I don't see a reason not to. TBH. Maybe if I Atari, he Ataris me. I take he recon. I'll connect. Done. Over it. Over it. Like I said, he should be able to live here somehow. I don't know how, but you know, somehow. I could push him into life right now. I could be like, bop, Hane, bop, done. Or I could take the shape or the force move from him, because there into there or something. But I'll go here. Let's not let him live too easily. Niet. No escapo, por favoro. Senoro Black JPO. Apparently. Is his name. On it had a stone, because my shape is fine. Look, again, we're not trying to kill him. He's almost dead, I'm not trying to kill him. Like here into like an immediate throw, maybe I might kill him? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We don't even care. Alright, there. Is he alive? No. Maybe Hane. For Hane, he has to connect, and then there's that. But then there's that one. I get to poke with it. Yeah, he's dead. He's probably dead here. But is this? It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, it's totally whatever. But, you know, hypothetically, we go ahead and Hane here. Then if he does that one, we just do that one. There's like nothing really to be said about this. That's kind of a thing, only not really, because there's there. So it's just like, how does that live if they decide to play this one and go into here again? You can't really get in the eyes here, as you can see. And then we can't really get out of here either. So yeah, this is just dead. If you can go ahead and read all that. If you can, great. If you can't, doesn't matter. We got a lot of outside influence, and we can use it. Oh yes, we can. So the only question is, how did it get this way? And it's because he did not look at my sector line. He went way too deep. He could try at least a forcing move here, maybe. Right? Something a bit like this one. Decent reduction. Decent reduction. Come on out. All right. Fantastic. Could go for something a little bit deeper, but I think this one is probably not what you're looking for, despite the fact that it is a very popular move nowadays. But yeah, strong area. These are sector lines, my little boundary stones. You don't really want to go back beyond that unless you're looking at maybe a forcing move that you could use to get in and get out. Sector lines, they are important. This is no longer as important because I'm not growing anymore off of that. So we can take that one off the board. Instead, it's more like, ooh, I don't know. More like this kind of thing, right? Cappy times? Yeah. So if I want to grow this way, I have a wall here. I get a wall here. Can I get a wall here? Why, yes, I can. Look at that. Low stones. Low stones can, in fact, be kept low. So I'm going to go ahead and hit. Just as a forcing move. Forcing moves first. This is a basic. Scaredy cats. He can't do anything there. Sure. I'll give you something again. Oh, you boo. Not responding, though. Kind of upset about that. I mean... I really wanted to go and, like, do some building stuff. I didn't really want to just like kill the 1 stone, but the 1 stone is like 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe another 10 points, so you do what you gotta do, you know? If this is what he wants. But now he has Sente. What will it be? That move. I've seen moves like that one before. Very well, I will allow it. Where to now? Ooh, forcing move. Okay, next. Better run somewhere to space out. That's pretty safe, right? Do not try to run to the top. You can't. Do not try to run to the bottom. You can't. Oh, dearie me. Diagonal shape is not strong shape. I can Hane first. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. And then I will go up. And I will go up. Interesting. Liberty shortage. And now here's an important part. I'm going to stop pushing against this stone and go left against a strong group, because if I don't strengthen that little whatever this is, then I have a higher probability of not being murdered. But yeah, my group's fine. Don't worry about it. This is a mistake. He's helping this left, or this, well, the left group of this fight, right? He's helping it get stronger, yeah? What do you think's gonna happen if that gets stronger? Whatever you said is probably exactly what's gonna happen. I can jump out because the Hane doesn't work. We can like Hane, Atari, and then like just play here and it's fine. Because usually what you want to do is you don't want to, essentially you want to get ahead in the fight of these little pushing battles, right? Because you don't want to like go leaping 1 stone at a time across the thing, and you don't want to push from behind, and you know all that good happy stuff. I could actually play here because this is a trap. I think I'm actually going to do it too. Because the thing is, if I play here, and he cuts, and I play here, I lose 2 stones, but who cares? 2 stones are not the issue. Yeah. Now the problem here is I can surround him, because that 1 stone does not matter. It's all a question on whether or not we want to kill him or not. You know what? I will allow this one, because I think that was a little bit of a complicated read to know that you could surround here and have the, what's it called? Sort of the understanding as to why we can let that stone go. I'm going to go, so I'm ahead of him still, I'm going to threaten to surround again. So I'm threatening to surround. And it looks like the profit's going to simply be these 2 stones over here. I'm going to like slide over here, cut those little guys off. They can't go run anywhere, so they're going to be mine. Or he's going to try to save 2 stones and leave everything else behind to die. That is a little bit of an unfortunate, sir. That is an unfortunate. Because 1 little move here is going to kill you. How do we know that? Because if I make this stronger, it's irrelevant because this is alive, right? This group is completely connected. So we're essentially just doing group evaluations here. This has no eyes. This has beginning eye shape. And this is all connected to a living corner. So the only thing that's weak here is white. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if I put some pressure on him, then we get to see his insides come to the outside. What if I just jump and not lean on him? So, like I mentioned, there's this that we could have gone ahead and ignored, because if we play here and he takes, and we just go ahead and surround, there's nowhere for him to go. So this is, yeah, it's just not going to live. It's just going to be completely surrounded. It's not going to be a fun time. The second thing that we have here is the fact that I was contemplating a severe move over in here. But since this middle group is fine, we can actually get a forcing move on this side, because if he ignores this, that is really, really huge. It would unstable here with these two stones, unstable these two stones, and this is still not alive even if he gets one more move over there. So we would have three non-living groups. Therefore, we know that this is going to be, hello? This is going to be Sente. We could then go ahead and lean on him. And from there, there's just not a lot he can do. As you can see here, that is about the best he can do. There's no ever going through this, as you can see there as well. So, yeah, it's all just dead. You can go ahead and grab a forcing move, do the surroundy times, middle is dead. Easiest thing ever, and the principles at work there are very, very simple. You see where this is going to go, can't go down, it's probably not going up, definitely not going left. It's going right. Get there first. If there's a forcing move, there is, great, play it, and then draw the net to a close. At that point, there's just nothing your opponent can do. That's the value of forcing moves. Aren't they fantastic? Okay. I'll do a very, very gentle attack. Just 2 hairs and some air, as Bob Ross would say. Here we're getting into a nice, happy little battle in the middle of the board. Now remember, when you're getting into a happy little battle in the middle of the board, you gotta get rough with it. Again, same thing. How is this getting to here? Now, that said, I'm gonna kind of walk him a little bit to connection. Okay. That ain't bad, sure. I have to respond to that one. That was a forcing move. Can you do maybe this one next? Perfect. Okay. Okay, he's got, see? This is where you would see this move coming in handy now, because if my stone is already here, then I could be like, oh, hey, you, welcome back to life. You know? As it stands, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let him connect up. It's like, but I wanted to know how to kill that, sir. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Yomi. I changed my voices, by the way, in my settings. I didn't realize there were so many of them. I'm just gonna hurry his stone a little bit. Hurry the group a little bit. Now I'm about to play at least one forcing move. It would normally be here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I know what you're wondering. Why do I have a Japanese announcer and a Chinese countdown? That's because it feels like the Korean or the Chinese countdown really enunciates very, very well. And I feel like the Japanese one does not. I think I'm okay with the territory here. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what we mean with the new, in the next countdown section. I just set it to Japanese. It feels like softer or something. So, I'll let it count down. I know I'm playing already. Come on. And here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That actually wasn't as soft as it was in the preview. That actually is a bit more, a bit more distinct. Never mind. Maybe I'll keep it. For good old Sandy Baggins. So it's keeping him low. This stone's dead. Get the Atarian. Way too much. This is a bad result, because you can already see here I'm getting like the wall perfectly. Is it feeding me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points? Yeah, probably. I'd be careful. I'd be very, very careful and think very clearly on what you're about to do. Bum, 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 bum. Tell you what, I'm gonna ignore you. Or not ignore you. I will respond to that because this area is just way too big. And messing around with your connections just doesn't make any sense. Oh, what is that? He wants to push me like 4 points, but wasn't I still threatening like a huge amount of territory over here, buddy? It seems like it, right? I mean, you know, territory, huge
10、
threat.
9、8、7、6、
Yeah, it's really huge. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. 20 potential? I mean, I'll take that. Do I care about that? My connection's kind of sketch. My connection's a little sketch. You can Hane again, but it'd be Gotai to do so it's not really advisable. I will kill you. Just so we're clear, I will kill you. Uh-oh, someone's trying to break in. No break-ins today, sir. No break-ins today. Decisions, decisions, decisions for me.
10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、
I could Atari there first. He could Atari me, but I'm gonna take. Yeah, see, I don't see what the point of that exchange was, you know? Yeah, that was a weird exchange. That was a... Whoa, this is about to get to a very bad, bloody exchange. Uh-huh. Okay, so I can't do that one. Here, here, into here kills off the 2 stones because you can't connect everything back up because of that. Really? Okay. Uh-huh. Yup. Don't mind me, I'm just poking you. I'd be careful. You daisy if you do, sir. Ooh, didn't go for that one, huh? Okay, well, whatever. There. Nah, it's fine. I can push here because of the throw. Or, yeah, that thing. That's what I meant. I'll go ahead and answer this one. I should be ahead nicely. He does have the 4 points here still. Gotta be careful of that one. This is still fine, because Atari into Atari into Atari. Should be A-okay. Choosing not to go with middle group was definitely a bit of a risky thing, but looks like it's fine. His endgame's not the greatest. This wasn't Sente, because this is just like a couple of points. Just a couple of pointy points. I'll go here, I guess. Not sure why, but I figure why not. There is one thing he can do. Do I want to leave it behind? You know what? I don't. The attach here into the crosscut was the thing for a while. I was curious to see if you saw it. I was a little bit curious. Not bad. Going Atari there. Alrighty then. Atari and go ahead and kill this, because why not? We should play here first, actually. Whatever. Go ahead and take the 1 stone, because he took 2. I'll go ahead and take 1 in return. Make sure there's no territory here for him. I'll go ahead and take this one too in a minute. It's playing too fast. It's playing way too fast. he plays here, that's 3 points. 3 points goats, however. Does that make a difference? Maybe. I'll go and play her. Why not? He gets 3, I get 4. Cost 2. This is fine. Yeah, that's okay. This one's also really huge, actually. Take here instead? Nah, I'll play her. This one's actually huge. This one's actually huge. It's like 2, 3, whatever. You're welcome to cut me. You daisy if you do so. So if he plays here, I take here. This is always mine no matter what. So go ahead and play here. He can save the stone in Sentai, that's fine. Or I can have underneath here, actually. That's fine too. Yeah. Yep. This is alive, nothing there that can happen. Cool. So go ahead and poke. And we will connect up the 2 stones.
パス。
And
死に
pass
石を
again.
除去してください。
There we go. Oh, I can't. There
あ
we
な
go.
たの勝ち。
Alright, so 1 by 17 points. That top, like I mentioned, is just oof. Anyway, it's a 5Q game. I want to bring some more 5Q-ish games to your attention. Hopefully a little bit more aggressive 5Q games, because it felt like that was just like a little bit too passive until he did like the one aggressive thing, which is try to live here. And then that was well, I guess 2 aggressive things. Try to live here, which was a mistake, and then try to live here, which was a mistake. So maybe he's practicing his invasions, but just not really sure where the invasions are, how they're going to get anywhere, what they're doing. So yeah, keep working on it. Try larger areas first, maybe. And then the smaller areas, like maybe nibble at them from the outsides rather than just like dive in there for like an all or nothing kind of thing. Either way, I hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.